So when Jeshua said he was the fulfillment of prophecy, what was that about? Hey guys, it's John sitting here in the studio drinking my coffee from my Louis Pizza mug. I wanted to talk about this quote because I get asked about this quote on a regular basis, and the idea of this quote is interesting. In the Bible, he says that he was the fulfillment of prophecy. Well, first of all, Jeshua often spoke of the idea of be here today, tomorrow will take care of itself. He wasn't a prophetic person, right? So why is this in the Bible? Well, you have to remember the Bible is written by people with a messianic agenda. They want him to be the Messiah, and his crucifixion was the perfect tool for that to happen, because he was no longer there to refute him. Because I have a distinct memory of him turning down that role to the Essenes themselves. The concept of him being the fulfillment of prophecy, though, is an interesting element. What if he did say something like this? But what if he was, instead of saying, I am the fulfillment of prophecy, he was saying something more along the lines of, I am the thing that makes that moot. This life that I am living makes all of that moot. All that prophecy is fulfilled because I have found the divinity within myself. I have found my personal Messiah. Right? What if he was saying that? Now, there's no proof he ever said anything like that, right? There's no proof of anything I tell you. Really, it's just my own truth, my own experiences. Now, I follow my experiences pretty clearly because they're my experiences. But when I look at that statement of, set down the past, get very present, let tomorrow take care of itself, it makes perfect sense to say that's all fulfilled. That's all done. That's all fulfilled. I have found the oneness of God within myself. The kingdom of heaven is within me. The Father and I are one. And none of that stuff in the past is of value any longer, because none of it's true. Because it's done, because the oneness was found within me. I am the fulfillment of all that prophecy because I have found the oneness of God within me. And so when I look at these kind of quotes from the Bible, I always go back to the idea that you have to remember the writers of the Bible, which was written long after the crucifixion. The writers of the Bible were not who people they're attributed to, put it that way. It's not to who they're attributed to. They're oral traditions handed down, filtered through a messianic agenda, but they aren't what Jeshua taught. What Jeshua taught was be loving. I leave you one commandment, love one another. Love one another. Just love one another. And if you do that, and you find that love within yourself and that oneness of God, the kingdom of heaven within, all of that past stuff is moot. Everything. Right now we're at the New Year's, and I just did my video the other day on my 2024 predictions, and you'll find very quickly that I had none. Right? I had no real predictions. It's not for me to say what you're creating into your world. It's not for me to say that your world is going to be this or that or the other thing. You're the creator of your world. Because I accept my divinity. I accept my creation. When something comes into my life that I don't like, I can always find the belief that led me there. I can always find the belief that led me to something that I didn't like. But I can also find all the beliefs that led me to all the beautiful, wonderful things in my life, which happens much more frequently because now I'm conscious of it. I'm aware of my own divinity, my own ability to create something beautiful. And I choose to live in that direction, in that way. And when I look at quotes like, I am the fulfillment of prophecy, I think it sounds like BS, honestly, because I don't think he would have ever said anything like that. But I do see him saying all of that is moot. The kingdom is within you. Ye are gods. I see him saying those kind of things. I believe he would say those kind of things. I don't believe he'd say he was the fulfillment of the prophecy calling himself the Messiah. I can't believe that because I have a memory of him turning down being a Messiah. So that's my thought on all of this. And I hope this helps you understand the idea of him not being the fulfillment of prophecy or the Messiah, because he was an amazing man who discovered his divinity and was showing us ours. And it's for each one of us to step into our own I am power and live into that I am. I am doing this. Now you can say I am suffering because of the things that happened to me in my past and be a victim the rest of your life. It's still you creating. It's that conscious awareness that you create and that you start actively, consciously creating. That's what Jeshua taught. Create love into the world and you'll create a loving world. Bring the kingdom of heaven to earth. That's my thought on this. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.